We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers The Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those...
Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Minnesota's offense will now get its first chance with the football. A matchup that we're going to lock in on, left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle, it's West. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires quickly. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Floating away. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Right on on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. First could be an alley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Hauls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Running the red zone. It's Campbell. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got it on the run. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into their happy place for a touchdown. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Number 93, set to pick it up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all.
There's a crease. Touchdown, Minnesota! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sexton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go right back downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The Gophers will take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying the left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Some misdirection with the counter. Finding some room. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite.
Makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's got a touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Number 93, set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's West. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Got his man. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on second down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with it.
Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? It's complete on the right side. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Campbell. Past the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the number 19 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Houston In one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games, neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the shot. He's got it on the left. Finds some room. Touchdown.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it. But play one, they put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can...
He's loose. He's at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He He's sacked. This defense all over him. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Campbell. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Gophers will take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He goes right back to the air. Gets away. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He lobs one high down the left side. Caught. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some...
Turning it on! Running through contact. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The corners are walked up tight. They're going back to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. wagon rolling out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Campbell. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads to the wideout. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. There he goes to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Gophers back on top.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the right. Lots of room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
At this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
The snap sets up the throw. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's at the 50.
Head coach wanted to be aggressive. You could have just kicked an extra point and tied it. Instead, you went for the lead. You come up short. Now, you put a lot of pressure on your defense to get the ball back.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fuller. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Wants to fire on second down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. There he goes. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Gophers back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Running inside, it's Campbell. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. It's on target and complete. They finally get him stopped. So dangerous after the catch, but this defense might get a little help from the officials here. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. He's got his man, and the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And why would you not go back to it? I mean, he's caught everything thrown his way. He's been the focal point of this offense. They need a play late in the football game. They find him again. If I'm this defense, I got to make sure I'm doing everything I can to take him away.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Looking to throw again. And he can't find anyone. And down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal.
Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. For the end zone, They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.